The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy. Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy. It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world.
I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome in to another edition of The Wyldeside with Eric Clark. I am your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day to hang out with us on the east side of Nashville. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit the notification button, smash the like button, but most importantly, engage in the comment section. YouTube is all about engagement, and if I would like for them to help me in their algorithm, we need engagement on the channel. So all you have to do, when you're done watching the video, yes, comment, let me know everything you know about the band, the performance, all that stuff. But if not anything else, down below in the comment section, throw me a horns emoji. Throw me some horns down in the comment. That'll tell YouTube, hey man, this guy's getting engagement. Let's help promote his channel. We're trying to get to 50,000, just cracked the 20,000, but I need your help. Throw me some horns down in the comment section. If you have a band song or a video that's something that you'd like me to make a video on, get over to the Discord server, linked in the description along with all of our other social media. Over at the Discord server, it is your one-stop shop for all things Wyldeside. Left-hand side, YouTube reaction requests, read the pinned message, drop a link. I will get to it when I can. Today's Discord suggestion is coming from an original subscriber, OG Rich Neath. Said, hey man, check out this band. I always trust Rich, even though I know absolutely nothing about the band. That's why I'm relying on you, my Sherpas, to guide me through this climb of new music mountain. So, let me know down below everything I need to know about Elvellon. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Elvellon. They released an album middle of May, somewhere in the middle of May. This track was released in March, and it is the first track from their new album. This is called A Vagabond's Heart. Let's check it out on the Wyldeside. There you go, kids. That is Elvellon with A Vagabond's Heart, as suggested over on Discord by Rich Neath. Napalm Records always treats me well. The new album dropped middle of May, Ascension in Synergy, right? Ascending in Synergy, sorry. This track was released, the first track was released in March, the album mid-May. I'll have everything linked in the description down below. Elvellon, A Vagabond's Heart. First word I wrote down is clean. That's a clean track right there. Everything. So some bands make soups. Some bands make tackle boxes. This is a tackle box track. This is a song that is compartmentalized. Everything has a place. Nothing spills over into anyone else's compartment. It's layered perfectly and well-paced. This is a well-paced track. You don't really get enough time to breathe, and that's good. You want to just stay in the song until the song is over. That's a good song. That means you've turned yourself over to it. You followed along on your journey. Bingo, boingo, bango, Bob's your uncle. That's what makes a good song. Being able to just fall right into it. You don't have any concept of time. You don't have any concept of anything else other than focusing on the song. What I like about her vocals, what really stood out about her vocals, and I said this about another singer recently, it is operatic without becoming opera. So her vocal range teeters. She's got a really powerful voice, very thick. When I teach people to speak publicly or speak on a microphone, I teach them to say every letter of every word without over-enunciating. And what I mean by that is, if you say every letter of every word, that means the breath is pushing the sound out better than if you were speaking normally. When people speak normally, they ramp or drop. They'll drop a couple of letters off, whatever. She does not do that. She maintains the thickness and depth of her tone through the entirety of the verse. And she pushes it. She'll push it to that operatic level where, yeah, man, she's getting these really high register notes and she's really hitting these notes very hard. But she adds a little bit more, and that comes with training. She adds just a little bit more so that she's wavering on that line of operatic. Pat Benatar was really good about that. Ann Wilson is good about that. Janet Napolitano. They get you to this point where it's like, oh, okay, they're going beyond what you expect, but they're not going into full opera. And what that does is that creates this almost an innocence in the voice. It really does. It creates this innocence in the tone that brings a sweetness. It brings those yellows, those pinks, and the light blues into the color spectrum. Her vocals are breathing life into the track. Now, the band itself do a great job. Remember what I said about the compartmentalization? They do a great job of staying in those compartments. And when I say well-paced, that has a lot to do with the drums. He just maintains this great tempo through the track, even when he goes into that double roll for that choral verse. Everything is smooth. There's no sudden starts or stops with the heartbeat of the song. And when you have a nice even flow through the track on the foundation, you take her vocals and their instruments on top of it, everything is harmonizing with each other. You get this great, well-layered, well-compartmentalized symphonic metal song. I hear bands like Elvellon and others, and I wonder when bands here in the United States are going to jump onto this symphonic progressive metal wagon. It seems to be off the rails in Europe. And for some reason, it's just not hitting here. And these people are putting hundreds of thousands of folks in venues and festivals, and they're selling records. And I hear these bands coming out of Europe, and I actually know people in the industry here, and I'm like, hey, man, you should check these guys out. And I do that. Sometimes I will send them, hey, man, I know that they're repped and all this other stuff, but we need to get some, stateside exposure for this. If not more than anything, it will influence musicians here, because this is super creative. It's super clean. It's well produced. It's well put together, well written, well performed. And I just think that, there's a tide coming. and we should be ahead of it instead of being swept up by it. So, Rich, thank you very much for the suggestion. If you, like Rich, have a suggestion for me, get over to the Discord server. It's easy, man. It's all linked down below in the description, along with all my other social media. I'm not that hard to find, but your one-stop shop for all things Wildside as far as getting me a suggestion is over at the Discord server. Left-hand side, YouTube reaction requests, read the pinned message, drop a link, a brief description. I'll get to it when I can. Again, thank you very much. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button for the live streams. Smash the like button for the algorithm. Speaking of the algorithm, I need you to help me with the YouTube algorithm. It's all about engagement. So yes, please let me know down below with everything I need to know about Elvellon and all that. But if not anything, throw me some horns down in the comment section. Just a simple horns emoji down in the comment section. Don't do upside down horns though, because then you get a bunch of Texas football fans yelling at you, and you don't need any of that in your life. So throw me some horns down in the comment section. And I appreciate it greatly, helping out with the algorithm. I'm trying to get to 50,000 subscribers. One of the most common comments I get in my comment section is that I should have more subscribers, which I thank you for that compliment. But if you really want to help, throw me some horns or any of your comments down in the comment section. Help me out with the engagement. It's the least you can do, right? So thank you very much for taking time out of your day to hang out with us on a rainy east side of Nashville, Tennessee. It's got to stop raining at some point. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this is The Wild Side.